So, having bipolar disorder, I don't look at it as a disorder. I look at
Mhm.
it as a superpower. I witnessed my mother not navigate well, and she went into such deep depression that she lost herself, Jeanette, 3 times.
My mom never went in depression, but she would be like mean one minute, and the next minute she would be happy to the next person. So,
Yeah.
but I never saw. But she always threatened. She said, "You're going to put me on second floor," and it was like, "What the heck is second floor?" Well, second floor, as I learned when I was older, was the psychiatric floor.
Mm-hmm.
And her brother jumped off a bridge and killed himself.
Yeah.
Her sister hung himself, and her nephew hung himself.
Yeah. So if depression, I'm an expert on depression. That's why I'm so passionate about thinking above the line, below the line. Who do you think's been my greatest teacher? My mother and my daughter, Jeanette. Seriously. That's why I'm so passionate. I saw the pain, the incredible uh, darkness, and suffering. Oh my goodness. And I made a decision. I'll tell you, when I was 12 years old, I'm going to figure this out.
Oh wow.
This is going to be my life mission. And that
Mhm.
it's my talk. It's everything. So here's the piece that you have to know. Okay. Is that it's your perspective on it.
Mhm.
Okay. So my mom felt that she had no ability, no control, that when the darkness would come, it would just go deeper. She had 3 nervous breakdowns. She did absolutely crazy things, Jeanette, like that I had to admit her twice in a straitjacket because
Oh,
she wasn't even really there.
wow.
I mean, intense, dramatic stories.
Wow. And a straight jacket. That's
Yes.
serious
And
stuff.
she hated me. It was my fault that she was in there. She was in there. She blamed me 100%. So,
Oh my goodness.
so all of that, right? I believe, this is my belief, that everything that we go through in life is for us to guide us and direct us. I truly believe it. And our
Mhm.
strength of character is the ability to rise above the situation, the circumstance,
Yes.
the
Yes.
the the
Yes.
the disorder. Like I
Well,
don't even like what it's called. And so
yeah.
with my mom, I didn't completely get it. I just witnessed this, and that's why I am who I am, because of the pain my mother went through.
That's amazing.
It is the character of who I am, and as brave as I am, and as courageous.
That's
So
amazing that your daughter went. Like, how many daughters do you have?
I have one daughter,
You only have one daughter, and she's bipolar.
uh-huh,
Wow.
and ADHD together.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ADHD also.
Yep, yep. She's
Yep.
I mean, we've had her tested every which way but Sunday by, a ton of people. And she's like 96.4% ADHD. So
Wow.
it's like boom, So she's also an incredibly brave, courageous young woman that uh, has slipped into very dark, dark times. And I
Mhm.
always went there with her. Always.
Wow.
I I was doing 5 masterminds at a time, doing keynote speaking, corporate speaking, teaching business planning at a college in Vancouver. And I shut everything down in 2 weeks when I realized that she was hallucinating because
Oh my goodness.
she
Wow.
couldn't function. She didn't sleep.
Mhm.
And that's what my mom did too. She didn't sleep. So
Yeah, I went through that period. The last period, I was just suicidal. I thought the government was going to come back
yeah,
and take
yeah.
my disability. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm 70% disabled. So, I thought the government was just going to, because I was well, and the government was going to say that I was a fraud
Yes.
and that they were going to come back and take all my money.
Yeah. So my daughter would go down those rabbit holes too. And my mom dramatically, I mean, the house was going to explode. She called the fire department when I was in grade 8. And I walked home from
Oh my
school and
gosh.
there's fire trucks and police trucks, and they took her away. And my dad
Wow.
wasn't around. So it was me and my brother.
Wait, where was your dad?
He wasn't around at that time. Well,
Oh, he
that's
left her.
another whole story. That's another whole story. But honestly, I see bipolar as a superpower, and I'll tell you why. Because my daughter is resourcing hers. She has created, because there's a lot of different things. Now, this is going to sound quirky, but it's also a mixture of ADHD too. So
Yeah.
I track with the ADHD as well as the bipolar. So doing laundry is really, really difficult for her. It's one of the
Yeah.
things
It is.
ADHD. It just is.
I
And
can wash my clothes, but my husband has to fold them, put them
that's right.
away.
That's right. She can put them in the wash machine, but it's getting it from the wash machine dry, and then the folding and putting away. So, but now she can't, because it's taking those little steps in that direction, just one thing. So I would go there and fold her laundry and hang them up and put them away into her condos, into her. So, I mean, and now she does it completely on her own, and she tracks and keeps up with it. So what happens though is that when it gets overwhelming, it just isn't going to happen. So she would just buy new clothes. Honestly, I mean, so the superpower is this: the way that you think, the way that she thinks, and the way that my mom thought is a very powerful, intrinsic way to think. And she has an intelligence that I can't even track with her at times. Do you feel that you have the same?
I don't know if I feel like I have the intelligence. As a matter of fact, my daughter is an attorney and my other daughter's got her master's in public health. And I told my husband, I said, I need a degree. And he goes, well, you don't, what, to sell Mary Kay, you need a degree? It's like, no, but my daughters have degrees and I have two ASs, you know? And
Yeah.
it's like, I want those letters behind my name. So I don't know what else, when you talk about intelligence, I don't know.
It's
I
the
don't
way
know.
your brain works is different than ours.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you
Yeah.
straight, absolutely
Yeah.
straight. And there's a
Yeah.
place in you. This is the big, what I call turning those hard rights. And Madeline's there, but it took her a while to get there. It's an acceptance and to realize that you have strengths, not limitations.
Yeah. Well,
Because
I mean, my husband and my daughters can talk because he had 4 years of college, and I'll just sit there and listen to them because their vocabulary is so much higher than mine. So I don't even understand the vocabulary. I can't peep in and talk because their vocabulary is at a different level than mine.
yeah,
So, because I don't have the education. I mean, did she get her degree?
no,
No.
no.
Okay.
She graduated high school by a miracle. It was a miracle because she didn't go to school. She stayed in bed because she was depressed. So the
Oh my
counselors used to
gosh.
come to my house and talk to her in her bed. That's the school. So
Wow.
I changed schools 3 times. And then she ended up at this other school.
Mine didn't appear until I joined the military. And my boss is like, Jeanette, you've lost so much weight. Your uniform is just hanging on you. You need to go talk to a psychiatrist. And it was like, huh, okay. But I never had any problem in high school. I drank like a fish. But
She did too in high school. She did too. So I used to have to go get her and find her.
and I didn't drink because I was depressed. I drank because I could. I mean, my parents gave me my first grasshopper when I was like in 8th grade. They're like, "Oh, here, have a grasshopper," and
Yeah.
they weren't drunks. They were just social
No,
drinkers, and they just said, "Okay, you're old enough. You can have a grasshopper."
yeah.
So,
But here's the thing that I want you to realize is you need to look at it as a benefit in your life rather than an obstacle.
because I'm
Because
63 years old, so it's
so I'm
interesting to finally figure
67.
this out.
I'm 67.
But you figured out your life 40 years ago.
Well, no, I'm still figuring it out, to be really
You're still
honest.
figuring it out.
I am. I journaled this morning. Mine's all about love. That's my lesson of life. That's why I came here. I did not receive it from my mother, I will tell you that. And she lived till 93, and I looked after her for many, many years. And
Well, you
she,
must have loved her if you looked after her, because I couldn't live with my mom. We put her in assisted living.
yeah, well, she was in a facility, but I looked after every beck
Oh,
and
okay.
call. I was there for her, taking her to
Okay.
everything. I mean, she didn't live with
All
me.
her
That would have been
appointments.
an
Okay.
impossibility, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're military, so we didn't live close by. So my brother, he was the one that ended up doing all her finances, and he did a really good job. I think he felt guilty because he
Good.
was a terrible kid. Like, he tried to kill me, you
Wow.
know.
Yeah.
He was mad because I was hanging around with his friends. So he like got a gun because they were hunters, and he's like, I'm gonna go kill her. I don't want her hanging around with my friends.
Yeah.
So
So you know what? There's so much stories and drama from the past, and my
yeah,
mission in life right now, for everybody, including my daughter, including myself, and all my clients and the communities that I serve, and when I speak, is to support people to realize that love is the answer to
yes,
everything, everything. So
isn't
when
that
I go
amazing?
off track and I think that I have to have a higher degree in order to be accepted, no, no. I went down that path too. I don't have any degrees. I taught at a college business planning with no degree because
Wow.
I invited myself into it. I mean, this was years ago. Invited myself into that arena, and then I got in there, and they're like, "Wow, you're wow, you just bring so much life experience." I said, "Yeah, that's my degree, life experience." Jeanette, you don't need a degree. You're 63 years old. Honestly, you have so much wisdom within you already. The training that you have been through is incredible.
Yeah,
And what you know about what I know is beauty comes from within.
yeah,
And beauty can be uh, accentuated and expanded without through skills and technique and learning. I mean, that's your gift from God. Is all this training you've received. I mean,
well, and part of it is I don't remember, because do you know what ECT is?
mhm.
I had 50 rounds of ECT. So I just tell people I have a brain injury,
Yeah, yeah.
and they don't, that's the easiest thing to say. I mean, my brain was electrocuted 50 times. So it's kind
Yeah.
of a brain
My
injury,
mom's my mom's did too. My mom's did too.
Yeah. And then, so I did TMS. I did 190 rounds of TMS.
Wow.
No, actually more than that, because then I did another 36.
Yeah.
They, Carolyn, they came to me. My insurance, um, is TRICARE. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay. So two ladies arrived at my house with badges. And I was like, my husband was gone. And I was like, okay, come on in the house. I have no idea, why you're coming in here. And they said that my doctor, that I was seeing, I loved him. He actually, no, I don't think it was him. I think it was his billing department, billed TRICARE for every single day for 4 years. I didn't go every day.
Wow.
So now
It's
we might,
fraudulent. Mhm.
yes, it's very fraudulent. I mean, we're talking TMS, he was charging $1,800 a session,
Wow.
and they were billing every single day. And I didn't go every single day. So these ladies are like, you just need to answer these questions for us. And then they said, can we talk to your husband? Because my husband was the organized person. He had every single appointment.
Perfect.
He had
Perfect.
calendars. He had all the
Perfect.
calendars. He said, these are the 190 days that she went to see him, but not every single day. And they billed for every single day.
Yeah. So I just I just want you to leave this call with this information to realize that every single thing that's happened in your life up until now was for you, to guide you and direct you. And
Mhm.
to just really spend time within yourself, listening to that internal voice of wisdom, of love, of gentleness, of softness, of patience, because it's that voice that's the truth. And that is why I think my daughter has the life she has right now, because she
Uh-huh.
got that. Because what happens with ADHD as well as bipolar, there's this louder voice that's directing you, that's saying you have to do this, you have to get a degree. And for my daughter, it was many things, and sometimes exceedingly dangerous, I will tell you. And she
Oh,
listened.
wow.
Yes. And I somehow miraculously figured things out. I mean, I think I was directed by God. I'm not kidding. To be in the right place, to save her. To, I mean, I don't even want to tell you the stories because
Is she on medication?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And my mom, between 80 and 93, lived a peaceful life. We She was resistant to the medication a lot until finally she surrendered to taking it consistently, and now
Mhm.
and she lived a really good life between 80 and 93.
Wow, 13 years of a good life. That's pretty good.
I know.
And she didn't go dark in those 13 years?
Nope,
Nope.
not once. I mean,
Wow.
yeah,
Well, they finally have my medication right, and I have a really good therapist.
great.
So, and she says, Jeanette, I don't care if you just have a fleeting thought. You need to call me and tell me that you're having a fleeting thought.
Yes, it's accountability. So here's my thing in life too. So first of all, it's love. It's loving yourself, being gentle with yourself, including nature, fitness, honoring yourself. I mean, that's what I've been doing in the last 5 years, and I'm a different person than I was 5 years ago. I look better now at 67 than I did at 50. I swear to God.
We met close to 5 years ago, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe 4 years ago.
I think
Yeah.
so. So there's this leveled up self-awareness of love, and then there's also leveled up accountability and responsibility for my mental health, my physical health, and my spiritual health. So those are the non-negotiables every day
Yeah.
that I live by,
Yeah.
and it
It's
grounds
amazing.
it grounds you in amazing positions. And see, I think for you, you do have an inner superpower in there, and if you become curious and really accept where you are, and your therapist will tell you this too, is that you'll find it. I mean, I found mine, and it was where I
Yes.
didn't want to go, to be honest. It's there, and now I'm here, and I've never been so grateful in my entire life, ever.
It's amazing. Well, gratitude is huge too. That's just part of it too. Besides love, is gratitude.
Yes. So I just went to Boston, stood on a beautiful, huge stage in a grand ballroom to talk about letting love lead in your life and your business.
Oh my
And
goodness.
the key of truth is that, and to have the courage to move through the fear, release doubt, fear, blame, the past, everything, in order to be this love inspired leader. So I stood there, I did my talk. I did not have one flicker of fear, not even one flicker of fear in this huge ballroom. And it was extraordinary, I got to tell you. And I knew in that moment that I'm here now. Like, I know my job, my responsibility is
Would you share what you got paid? Would you mind?
that one I didn't get paid for.
Oh, okay. Okay. But you get
So
paid to speak.
but I also emceed the event too, both.
Oh, okay. Okay. But otherwise you
Yeah.
get paid to speak.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm going to Vegas next month to December.
And how much do you usually get? What do you charge to
Well,
do it?
usually for a 40-minute talk, $1,500.
Okay.
And
You
if
could
it's,
definitely get more than that, by the way.
I know I could, but right now I'm entering back in because this is my vision and big dreams and to change the world, to bring love back to life for people,
Right.
to bring
Right.
them back to who they are naturally, because we are all
Yeah.
love. I mean, that's what we are.
Right.
And when we get off track, you just get off track. That's all Madeline did, my daughter. She just got off track. It's about coming back to center. And you know, I mean,
Yes.
she's
Yes.
kinder, more thoughtful now. She says, "Mom, I love you." When she leaves me, she hugs me. I mean, it's happened this way for a long time, but for a long time that never happened, Jeanette.
Wow. That's amazing. I mean,
So
I never had that problem, because like I said, this was all discovered. Um, I don't know if you can get bipolar if you're born with it. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know the facts on that. I just
Yeah.
know it is what it is. And
Yeah.
there's a place of really accepting that and
Hmm.
just being curious and open-minded as to the gifts that you've been given.
Yeah.
Because, my daughter just 2 months ago got a real estate license. And she,
Oh, that's awesome.
I know, she works at a really great real estate office with an incredible boss who thinks the world of her. So and she just bought her own first home condo on her own.
It's awesome. You could charge $5,000 easily to do a talk, easily.
Yeah, I will. That's my vision and dream. And I'm doing a retreat this weekend on the island with Strategic Alliance. And the title of the retreat, it's a women in business retreat, is Lead with Love and Embrace Abundance Prosperity Retreat. So I'm really looking forward to that.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Well,
So I just want you to leave this call feeling complete acceptance in who you are right now. Nothing else added. I mean, when you stop the fight and the push and the make things happen, I mean, it just gets lighter and easier. And then you can hear this internal voice of love, really. You can hear it.
yeah.
But when you have
Yeah.
the doubt and the fear and the less than, you don't hear the voice. I swear to God, you don't. You don't.
Right.
You don't.
Right.
So my daughter schedules in time and nature. She schedules in these non-negotiables too in her life. And it's hugely benefited her. Hugely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
That's
my
neat.
fight for you.
I'd love to meet her one day. She sounds like a great person.
Awesome. I'll show you a picture of her. And I think she's absolutely, well, I'm totally prejudiced. I'm totally prejudiced. Um, okay, library. Hold on. It's a newer one that I got. So this is the photo.
So you raised her, how long did you raise her on your own?
No, I know with my husband too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I left my marriage 2 years ago and moved here,
Okay.
the same city as her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So share screen. So here she is. Look at how beautiful she is.
And just to make it big. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. She is just, look at that smile, those eyes.
I know.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That's her new real estate.
Oh, yeah. And she
Mhm.
lives in Canada, or does she lives in the United
Yeah,
States?
Victoria, the same city as me. So
Oh, okay.
we both
Okay.
live here. She just came
Yeah.
to dinner a couple of nights ago with her dog. And yeah,
Oh,
I
neat.
mean,
Neat.
honestly, I just want you to have faith too, Jeanette.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what's your spiritual position?
I'm Catholic,
Great.
but I mean, but I'm very close to Jesus. I mean, I'm not,
Good.
I was a cradle Catholic, but I mean, now we have mass every day, and we do the rosary, and just, you know, I'm very spiritual, very, very
Great.
spiritual.
So that's
So,
that's your foundation, my darling. It's mine. It is.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, so what do you want me to do? Where do you want me to go? Who do you want me to contact?
Yeah.
Just stay open to that and trust that internal voice that's guiding you, which is, I believe, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Allow
Yeah.
that with gentleness and
Mhm.
ease and grace and acceptance, because in our 60s, that's the time to kind of come around and start accepting where we are in our life. The
Yes.
way I look,
Yes. Yes.
our own internal beauty, our own external beauty. I mean,
Mhm.
if I was to wave a magic wand, I think that you could support women to love their life, to love who
Yeah.
who they are, externally and internally, and you could
Mhm.
help guide them and direct them in
Right. Right. That's
because
why I'm really starting to. I have a coaching call next month, and I backed it up that far, and it's $500. And she was like, when I first met her, it was $1,000 for like ever, and now we're gonna have a 1 hour call for $500, and it was like she. I know why, and she's able to charge that much because of who she's become,
yes,
and
exactly.
she wants to help me with my brand because my brand can't be Mary Kay
No,
because
no,
that's what
it's
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 been.
it's your unique, beautiful contribution to women to
Right.
teach them
Right.
and guide them what you know.
Right. Because I'm not going to make money selling $20 lipstick, and I have to
No,
pay shipping,
no.
and so I make $8. I make between $5 and $8 off a $20 lipstick. That's not
Yes.
gonna, and not that I need the money, but I want to be able to have the legacy, like we're in
Well, you
travel
do.
with my husband while he still is living. I mean, he's got
Yes.
stage 4 cancer, so
Yeah.
we need to
I
travel, and we always talked about traveling, and now we're going. We just got back from Panama City. We flew there. We're flying to
Great.
DC. We're flying to Scottsdale, Arizona. We're flying to Tennessee.
Beautiful.
So,
Beautiful.
and he's taking
And
his scooter because he can't walk. He's got
yeah,
neuropathy.
yeah. So
So,
so
yeah.
here's the thing for you. The only thing that you need to clarify is your purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's not about
Yes.
taking another course or being any different education. It's like uh, being curious and open. And that call you're going to have with that woman, it's in
Right.
regards to how you're going to serve women
Right. Yes. And
and
that's what she
and
does.
and your
She's a
purpose.
pastor too. She was a
Great.
pastor, and
Her
now she's
name
a
isn't
life coach.
Kathleen, is it?
No, it's Bridget Home.
Okay. Okay. Because when I was in Boston, I met a pastor who's also a coach. Her name's Kathleen, and I fell in love with her, and she fell in love with me when I was in
Oh,
Boston.
yeah, Bridget
So,
Hom. Look her up on Facebook. HOM.
okay,
And she's married now. She met her husband through a Zoom call,
great,
through a Zoom networking call. So,
great, great. Love it.
yes.
So have faith, my dear. Realize that
Okay.
love is really all there is, and to just stay open and curious to what that represents for you. And
Absolutely.
there's nothing else that you need to do. You have
Yeah.
everything in yourself right now in this moment, and
Well, it's
all.
nice to know you don't have a degree. That gives me hope.
No, no, no. I used to get caught up in that too, and I let that go
Yeah.
probably,
Yeah.
15, 20 years ago, because I mean, I used to teach at a college, and I used to have people saying, "Oh, it's too bad. It's too bad you don't have a good degree." And I said, "Well, I'm good with it." I finally got to that.
Yeah.
Said they'd say, "You are?" And I said, "Absolutely." I said, "The
Yeah.
wisdom, the knowledge, my inner character of strength and
Mhm.
understanding people and life is my degree."
Right.
And
Right.
so they used to, then they had me train the nurses department, then they'd have me train the registrars department, then they'd
Oh
have
my
me moving
gosh.
around everywhere to train, right? And
Right.
uh, you know, they never asked me if I had a degree.
That's amazing.
And you do
That
have a
is
degree.
so. Well, I know 40 years in business. So,
I know.
yeah.
You have
No,
so much wisdom and knowledge. Really
yeah.
receive that gift,
Yeah.
grace,
Yeah.
just own it. Not from an
Right.
egotistical place, but just from a
Right.
really calm, confident place.
Yes. 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 Because you don't see people that have 40 years in the same, especially multi-level marketing. You don't
Yes.
see that,
Yeah, no,
So anyway,
absolutely. And you've had some great mentors too.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I really
And
have.
that's beautiful too.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yes.
gotta go.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Thanks. Oh,
I do. Okay, listen, thank you.
big
I'll
hugs and
send you
kisses.
this recording too, okay?
Okay. Thank you. I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.